first.
Yeah, sure. Hi, I'm Logan Monroe.
Hello, I'm Trey Silva.
Anyways, welcome to our video review. We're going to do a little review on this movie that is total crap, in my opinion.
And I thought was a decent movie in
Called-
many aspects.
Called Superman vs. Batman.
Dawn of Justice. What I thought about the movie. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Marvel fanboy just as much as the next guy. I've loved Marvel since I was 10. You know, I've liked it for a long time now. And I love the movies. I love what the Marvel Cinematic Universe is doing. And I wanted to hate this movie as much as the next guy. I hate Zack Snyder. I hate DC. The only thing I was excited about was the new Batman, which they screwed up by casting Ben Affleck. But what I didn't expect was to go into this movie and come out wanting more. And I thoroughly enjoyed watching this movie. I was with my two friends, and it was a fun experience. I'm assuming people who have watched this were kind of late on this video, so you've probably already seen it. But the Flash cameo, I thought it left me giddy and excited. The setup for this Reign of Superman storyline was fantastic. It made me nothing but excited for the future of the DC Cinematic Universe. And you know, I could have done without the Doomsday part. I think it would have been much better if it had ended differently. But I loved the fight when Batman and Superman meet up for the first time. I was super excited, and I think we've got the best Batman we've had in a long time.
He is not the best Batman ever. Christian Bale, in my opinion, is the best Batman ever.
Hold on, let me counter that real fast. The Dark Knight is an absolutely fantastic movie, one of my favorite of all times. But you cannot say that Batman Begins and The Dark Knight Returns or The Dark Knight Rises are anywhere near as good as the warehouse Batman fights.
Well, see, the thing about the Nolan ones, they use real stunts and real people putting in more effort. Instead, Zack Snyder's like, oh, we can just do that with some CGI and make it cheap and generic. See, with the fight scenes in any of the Dark Knight movies, they were real stunts, and they try to keep it as real as possible. And that's why they're unique, and that's why they will live on in history, you know? And, you know, I mean...
One thing I can say about Lex Luthor is that I found him annoying, but I didn't look at him as Lex Luthor. I looked at him as like Lex Luthor's punk son.
It doesn't matter, Superman sucks, for the most part, because...
Yeah, Superman does suck.
Okay, and I mean, if you're a Superman fan and you saw the movie, I mean, they took a total dump on Superman.
Honestly, Superman is...
Like, it seems like Jesse Eisenberg, right before he went on set, snorted a crap load of cocaine.
Yeah.
And Henry
Ben
Cavill...
Affleck was a good Batman. As much as people dumped on him when he was casted, he did the job.
He tried, but he was nowhere near the caliber of like some of the great Batmans that we've seen on screen. He was nowhere near Michael Keaton.
We haven't seen enough of him to compare him to those guys. I mean, the movie was or tried to be a Superman movie. I think what little we saw of Batman was enough.
Well, it's not Ben Affleck's fault, and it's not probably it's Jesse Eisenberg's fault.
Yeah,
but as far as the rest of the actors are concerned, it's really not their fault because they were given such a dry frickin' script with crappy dialogue.
When was the last time you saw a truly perfect superhero movie?
Last time I saw a really good one, I'm gonna say, was in 2012 when we got Avengers and The Dark Knight Rises. Okay, that was the last time I saw.
He's got a point. He's got a point with that one. But there are still things in every superhero movie. It's destroy, destroy, destroy. Big finale at the end. They're formulaic movies.
Well, all that what this was.
But this is a new movie, and it takes place right after The Man of Steel, a movie in which Superman almost destroys the world.
Which was so lame. Yeah. They destroyed the entire city.
Man of Steel is a terrible movie.
And here's the biggest gripe. The entire city got destroyed in the first movie, and guess what happens again in the second movie?
The entire city
gets destroyed. Yeah, it's the same stuff. There's nothing new.
I am not in any way saying this movie is perfect. But what I can say about this movie is that it was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed watching it. Because I went in there wanting to hate it, and I went out hating it a little less. Right, so I'm Trey Silva.
I'm Logan Monroe, and you just saw the review for this terribly awful movie.
Great movie. Well, not great movie. Okay movie.